How often do you take the time to listen to the stories of those around you? So often we get caught up in the idea of me, my life, my problems, what will I do today? And we aren't aware of the people around us. We judge carelessly without ever taking time to understand the actions of those around us. You'd be amazed what you'd find out if you just listen.
Hi, my name is Coach Chappell. I'm a social studies teacher here at Minchville High School. I also coach cross country and track.
Hi, my name is Michelle Banks, and I'm an administrator here at Minchville High School. I have been in education for 15 years.
Hello, my name is Saber Moriarty, and I teach English 9 and 10 at Minchville High School.
Hi, I'm Mr. Lumsden, and I'm a substitute teacher at Minchville High School. I'm also the forensics coach and the debate coach.
I'm Melanie Haas, and I am in the PE and Health and Sports Medicine department, and this year I am teaching Health 1 classes.
I'm Coach Mo, and I teach Health 2 and Driver's Ed at Minchville High School.
Hi, my name is Tom Deering, and I am the librarian here at Minchville High School in Newport News, Virginia.
Where are you from?
Well, my father was military, so we moved around quite a bit. I was born in Maine.
I was actually born in Maryland, but my dad was in the Marines.
Virginia Beach, Virginia.
Caledonia, Minnesota.
Newport News, Virginia.
Pocosin, Virginia.
I was born outside of Seattle, Washington. I spent the first 4 years of my life there. The coolest thing was there was a big mountain in the distance, and wherever you went, your backyard, the gas station, you could see this mountain hovering in the sky.
What mountain is it?
It's called Mount Rainier.
Oh.
And my first conception of God, actually, was just of a head and shoulders kind of fading into the sky.
What would you say are your greatest achievements to date?
David, Jason, Melissa.
Aww.
My 2 girls.
Probably my kids.
Having my 2 kids.
I would say my kids.
Being married to my husband.
What would you say is your biggest regret?
My biggest regret, not being closer with my mother. I honestly think so much, she raised my brothers and I by herself. When Dad was at the Vietnam War, he was gone a lot. And I never really understood the sacrifices that she had to make.
That I didn't realize to slow down and just be excited about like each day.
I wish I were more outgoing.
My biggest regret is not being more confident.
Probably not always telling my family how I feel about them. And, not necessarily my wife and my kids, but like extended family. 2 years ago, I had 2 real young cousins die in a motorcycle accident. And there's a little bit of regret there, like, man, I wish I had told those 2 guys more, how much they mean to me as cousins and, how important family is and stuff like that. So I didn't have strained relationships with them. I mean, we got along fine. Every family reunion, we were just cutting up and having a fun time. So there's no real regret there, but it's like, I wonder if they really knew how much I love those guys. And so that's probably...
If you could go back and give your 16-year-old self some advice, what would you say?
That the high school love of your life is not going to be the guy that you marry. So have fun in high school. Take advantage of, other activities. Even if you're not great at something, don't be afraid to try.
Just be confident in who you are. I think that is something that I really feel like I missed out on as a teenager. I think that I wasn't very confident. I had low self-esteem. I didn't see myself the way other people saw me, and I always downplayed my own abilities. And now looking back, I'm like, wow, like I was so smart. Like I could have dated that cute guy on the soccer team if I tried to, but I thought like I would never be good enough. And so I really feel like if I could go back and shake her, I would say, you're good, you're pretty, you're smart, you're creative.
I would say, live for yourself and not trying to impress other people. Be true to who you are, and your true friends will come and find you, instead of trying to be fake and fit in a group be yourself and let the
When I
group
emerged
come
from
to
that,
you.
I was convinced that I was God's gift to the world. So I would go back and I would tell my 16-year-old self, you are brilliant and you are talented and you have a lot of neat ideas and hang on to that. But you are not God's gift to the world. And you are, if you keep on with this mindset, you're setting yourself up for a reality check. You're setting yourself up for a fall. So humble yourself and keep.
Everything seems like the end of the world as a 16-year-old, and so I think I would tell myself, just relax and enjoy the ride. You know, don't be afraid to make some mistakes. Take some chances. You know, be willing to put yourself out there and try some things that you might not succeed in, because I think it's...
Don't be afraid to take chances. Don't be so shy, and don't be so afraid of what people think of you that you don't take chances and that you don't do things that you would really love to do, but you're afraid of what people will think of
I
you.
was very serious-minded. I think if I had enjoyed myself just a little bit more. I married my high school sweetheart, you know, but we obviously are not together now, so, you know, we were young. And so I think, you know, you have all these goals that you set for yourself, which is what you should do, but don't be discouraged if you don't get to where you want to be by a certain time, because in my mindset, God always works things out differently than what you had purposefully intended on happening. So don't feel like you're a failure if you don't get to where you want to get to, because sometimes it happens in a roundabout way, and you never anticipated, oh my gosh, this is even a better situation than what I thought I, you know, would end up with. So it really is just stay focused, stay positive, keep your faith, and believe in yourself, and stay focused, really.